Zinedine Zidane has sensationally quit Real Madrid after landing an historic Champions League hat-trick. The Frenchman called an unexpected press conference on Thursday afternoon to reveal that he will be leaving after 2.5 years in charge. The 45-year-old, a club legend as player and manager, said he feels this is the right time to go. Former Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger, Chelsea's Antonio Conte and Tottenham boss Mauricio Pochettino are the early front-runners to take over. Appearing alongside Real president Florentino Perez, Zidane said, "I have taken the decision to not continue going into the next season. For me and for everybody, I think the moment to change has arrived. It was not an easy decision." Zidane told Perez of his plans on Wednesday. "I love this club, I love the president," he said. "He gave me the opportunity to come as a player and now manager, and I am eternally grateful. But we have to change. I will be close to this club for the rest of my life. I want to thank the fans, who always supported me both as a coach and a player. There were tough moments during the season, and although I was sometimes whistled at, I want to thank the fans. This is a beautiful moment as we have just won a third straight Champions League, and I have now reflected and made this decision. Even the players need this change. I must thank them too." Zidane went on to talk about his best moments at the Bernabeu and described winning the league as the top of his list. "The most beautiful moment was when the president brought me to play for this great club," he said. "If there's one as a coach, it was winning La Liga. For me that was the top. This year the worst was losing the game against Leones in the second leg of the Copa del Rey. I won't use the word but you know it," Perez said. After winning the Champions League, the decision was unexpected. "It is a sad day for me, the fans and the players. But he knows I wanted him as a player and as a manager. I wanted him to stay forever and I wanted to convince him to stay. But I know it was his final decision. All I want to do is remind him that this club is his home and family." Perez continued, "I went to his house yesterday, Wednesday, to see if he was prepared. He told me that he was convinced he wanted to go. I want to thank him for his commitment and passion to Real Madrid. His behavior has always been an example for all and representative of Real. I don't want this to be a goodbye but a see you soon. I have no doubt he will come back soon." Zidane insisted the club needed a change despite their continued success in Europe. "I think the players need a change, but I should thank them because at the end of the day it's them that fight out there, and this is a club of very high expectations. We always want more and more. I couldn't ask for more from these players, but now is the time for them to have a different voice in the changing room. The squad already knows. I've not talked to them all individually, but they all know, by message. Yes, I spoke with the captains and with Sergio Ramos." Zidane insisted that he wouldn't be taking on another job following his decision to quit Real. "I'm not going to coach another team right now. I'm not looking for another team. The quest to find a high-profile successor will now commence." Tottenham boss Pochettino, former Arsenal manager Wenger, Conte, who is still at Chelsea, and the Italian Maurizio Sarri, most recently of Napoli, have all been linked with the Bernabeu hot seat. Zidane, the former Real, Juventus and Bordeaux midfielder, was understood to be under contract in Madrid until 2020. Stepping up from managing the Castilla B team, he replaced Rafa Benitez in January 2016, and although Real were runners-up to Barcelona at the end of the league campaign, he toasted European glory as city rivals Atletico Madrid were vanquished after a penalty shootout in Milan. Zidane followed up his maiden Champions League crown as a coach with our La Liga title, and in June 2017 his side delivered a more emphatic European Cup final triumph as his former employers Juve were humbled 4-1 in Cardiff. Although Real lost only 2 of their first 15 league matches in the recently concluded Spanish Championship, Ernesto Valverde's Barca were able to run away with the title following their vital 3-0 El Clasico win at the Bernabeu in December. Zidane did stabilize results and duly blazed a trail to Kiev in the continental competition, but reports of dissatisfaction with his approach to domestic matters, namely the handling of star forward Gareth Bale, who has publicly expressed his own unhappiness with a reduced role, meant for regular reports of a potential summer exit. Zidane won 70% of his league games as boss and has only lost 4 Champions League matches during his tenure. In all competitions, Zidane just about matched his league record, having won 69% of all the games he had been in.